Holy, just woke up and had to touch the Temtem. You see it? But listen, let me tell you a little about this game. If you're thinking about buying this game, all right. Listen, so as we got Pokemon, I mean, Temtem. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you like Pokemon, you're gonna like Temtem. There's no if or but or anything else. You're gonna like the game. All right. As you can see here, I'm catching a Pokemon. It looks different, and I will say it being on console compared to like a Nintendo Switch, like Pokemon is usually. Let me tell you, bro, it feels so much smoother, and it has just so much. It just feels faster. Everything about it feels so much better. But yeah, as you can see, I'm walking down here and I see these guys and I do not want to fight them because look at my crew. My fireman is about to be dirtied. All mans in my arsenal are about to be goners. All right, man, the birdie has one little holler to him. But yo, listen, the stamina system is way better than the PP system. Temtem is a lot harder than regular Pokemons nowadays. Like I'm talking. It's a lot. It's not like a lot harder, but in a sense it is, where it's not telling you what's effective, what's not effective, and it also has different elements to it, so you don't really know. So it's kind of refreshing to just come into the game and not really know so much. I really do hate the my bad. I really do hate the Temtem names though, like Smazzy. Like I don't even know how to say that. Smith. I don't even care. And Tuai, who chick, like come on, you know what I mean? But no, I love the animations and the moves, and I feel like the cartoon style is a little bit too much. And it's funny because you can't really customize your character that much. They should have added like more options, knowing that it's like there's not that much detail and depth to them. But that just might be me. But otherwise, overall the game is super cool. The stamina system is kind of cool too, where it's like it would deplete from your health as well if you don't have enough stamina, because you will overdo your Temtem or whatever. And as you can see in this battle, I killed my own Pokemon, I mean Temtem, because I messed this one up. Honestly, I thought that they were both going to be alive, and I just kind of just said, you know what, let me kill them both in case. But I clearly dealt with one and then got both of my guys packed right there. And as you can see, there's another thing I want to mention. None of your Temtem grow, only the ones that are in battle. Now here's why that's a little bit of a problem. You're gonna have somebody in there in your arsenal, probably level 5, and you're just never gonna get the chance to use them. And if you get too far in the game and you don't use them, you're just gonna probably want to switch them out. It kind of is, I don't know, I liked it when all of them in Pokemon, all of your Pokemon would get like some type of XP or whatever. That was cool. It was like easier that way, but it was definitely something to take in note for sure, 100%. But yeah, another thing too, which was pretty cool, was that I noticed that it just feels like it has a lot of potential to it, with the whole co-op system and having like the entire campaign being able to just play co-op and just running around and whatnot. And this right here is where I was like, seeing if I can interact with a lot more objects. Like, how you found those Pokeballs and those things in the bushes and the grass and whatever. Yeah, this, you don't really do that. You don't really find anything like just searching around. And there's a lot of conversation options, which I just skip through 90% of the time. I don't really care what they have to say. But and you also see online people, which is kind of cool. It makes the world feel like lively and doesn't feel like so lonely, which it really does add a lot to it, honestly. And you can just battle anybody you really want to and whatever, which is kind of cool too. I also like the fact that you can interrupt certain people, because I knew this person wanted to fight. I knew, but I'm like, there's no way if I fight this person after that fight that I luckily just won. But then I seen this and I'm like, this is actually sick, but I didn't know if it was gonna revive all mans. So I said, you know what, let me risk it, because I see the red arrow right there. So I'm like, you know what, boom, and it revived all mans. So I'm like, all right, you know what, this is clutch still. But I don't know, Temtem is a different type of game still. Like, it's like Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon. And I don't want to say it's Pokemon, because it's like it's Pokemon reskin. And then this server connection thing, yeah, let me tell you something. Temtem probably would have had it like a higher scale than Pokemon if it wasn't online only. That right there is probably the most big L that Temtem took. No cap. because nowadays I don't understand why you're not allowed to play games offline, especially a game that does not need to be online. There's no way and there's no reason for it to be online only. Yeah, I get it, it's cool, but it's not the way to go. It's definitely not the way to go. I really think they super slacked on the whole online only thing. That was like probably the dumbest move I've ever seen, because this game totally could have been a perfectly single player alone game, whatever. And then boom, the Mayu sees me and says, yo, let me crush you on two. You wouldn't even believe it. Let's see what this guy's packing out. This guy throws out 2 cards and boom, hefty 2 big dirty Pokemon. I mean TEMTEM over here ready to crush me. Like, bro, I was not ready for no battles. And look at these names, Calibus and Yukama, bro, or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying them right, but like, it's just crazy. And then look at that. You know how powerful that looks? Like when you see it in first person, right? You're just looking at it and you're just feeling the vibration on your controller. You're just feeling like, yo, I'm here actually getting crushed. Like, you really feel immersed in the game. Like, it has those benefits. Like, it's just small little things that it does that makes you feel like you're really there, just, you know, fighting. But it's just the cartoon, like, it's too cartoony to the point where it's like, yo, it feels like it's a kid's game. Like, you look at it, you're like, yeah, this is a game for babies. Like, literally, it looks very kiddish, and honestly that throws me off a lot, but I like it. So it's like, if you don't like it, then you're not gonna like the cartoon. Like, it's too much. Like, it needs to just decolor or something. Like, I don't know, it needs to just add some tone of, I guess, maturity in a way. I don't know what they would do, honestly. Maybe I'm just talking out, maybe I'm just chatting the chat, right? But the moves have like a lot of depth to it too, like how it has a priority arrows, the stamina cost and the damage cost, right? So it's kind of cool because, like, yo, some moves, like in Pokemon, for me when I was playing it, I noticed that there was like, you'd have PP or whatever, right? Power points or whatever I think it's called, and it kind of sucked because it's like you could just do the one that's the strongest, that's most effective, over and over and over. But with this one, it's not like that. You can't really do certain moves twice, and you can't really just use your strongest one, and you can't really just do what you would want to do. You can't just do the strongest move 3 times, win the battle, and then run. That's what I'm saying. Like, it has more depth to it, but I don't know. You guys get it. This is the video, and this is my thoughts on it. Thank you for watching. Peace.